I can't sit here and pretend that what just happened on purpose. I just drew Goku doing his Kamehameha thing, you know? So it just kind of happened that way, you know? With my art style, my doodleage, it just be like that. What's going on? My name is Hunter. This is the Hunt Studio. Welcome, welcome. Today I'm going to sit here and talk about the piece of art that I just made. Once again, it just kind of accidentally happened, right? So I just started, actually it happened yesterday, I just picked up a pen, right? Just a good old ballpoint, black, waterproof ink pen, and I just started scribbling away, just kind of mindlessly, scribbling away, right? It started out a tiny, simple little drawing some lines, right? And then I was kind of in my feely feels, and for some reason yesterday, so I was like texting a bunch of people, wishing them well, and just kind of doing the thing that I do when I was sad boy. Alcohol may or may not have been involved, but I was drawing, wrote some things down, and just kind of, I don't know, it got to the point where I didn't want to draw anymore, so I just shut it down, went to bed, woke up the next morning, which is today, and just kind of started doing the thing, right? I had a giant list of things that I wanted to do, wanted to accomplish throughout the day, and wrote it down in my journal, and then one by one crossed off this list. And on this list was the big thing that I wanted to do today on a Sunday, on a rest day, on just relax all day long and just play video games. And that's pretty much what I did. Firsthand though, what I have to do is, in order for me to, I can't just sit here and play video games all day long and do nothing but that. I feel kind of like a loser. I feel kind of like, I feel not accomplished if I sit here and do that. So I made a deal with myself as if I can make this list of things to do, and cross each thing off. The final thing that I can do is play some video games, right? So I guess let me run through this to-do list. It'd be to cook chicken, sew my name tapes, draw something, read, write in journal, hygiene, advertise for hoodie, budget, create new stickers, and play some games. And I managed to accomplish every single one of those, except for my budget. I'll probably do that tomorrow at work, because let's be honest, I don't do a whole lot at work. I just I'm there, and that's the end of the story. So I'll probably do the budget. But anyway, so I did all these things. I actually did a couple more things, cleaned the kitchen, did the whole thing. And then I just sat there and played some games. And before I did, actually, I was doing this drawing, right? And I don't know, just kind of aimlessly, just kind of mindlessly, kind of doing the thing, doodling a little bit. And then it just kind of happened where the doodle just looked, actually, I'll tell you what it looked like at first, is like the way it was like heading in a straight direction, but it was kind of jerking off to the side. If you've ever played Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and you do Mario's Final Smash, and then he just like does his little thing, wah, and then it just kind of like blows off the screen. That's kind of what it was reminding me of, but I wasn't really in the mood to draw Mario, because just don't really care for Mario too much, I guess. And then, I don't know, Goku. Yeah, I wanted it to be a Kamehameha, so I made it into such. And so I looked up a little bit of reference and did used a loose reference, because I didn't want to copy exactly. I just wanted to, here recently I've been like really fast paced with my art, not really thinking about it too much, just really just going to town on the paper. The only thing I'm worried about is just getting the thing on the paper, just kind of tapping into my subconscious almost, and just kind of doing the thing, and that's what it kind of turned out to be. So I wanted to continue that, but be a bit more tailored, a bit more specific as to what I made, and what I ended up making, I think it looks kind of cool. right? So I ended up doing the line work with the same pen, the same little simple ballpoint pen. And then I broke out the Illustrator Spectrum Noir alcohol-based markers and did it up. I don't use these often enough, so I needed an excuse to use them. And I'm actually running out on several of them, so I should probably buy another pack of them. But they're a little bit expensive, and I don't like spending money on art supplies for some reason, ironically. So, yep. It ended up being pretty cool. I like it. I like what happened. Also, let's see. Something else to talk about. I'm out of things to talk about. So if you'll perceive what's on the back wall here, this is a drawing I did with a Fat Boy Sharpie. Only the Sharpie, right? And what I did is I went through, this was my last sheet of 11 by 14 Bristol board, the drawing that I just did. And it's 11 by 14 Bristol board. Every other sheet of paper I have, they all have drawings on them, right? And so I've kept almost every single sheet of this 11 by 14 Bristol board, whether I like it or not, simply because it's really nice paper, and I figured I'd do something with the paper. So I took, all of these have drawings on the back of them, right? So I just taped 4 of them together, flipped them over, and then drew something on the back, and then taped that thing to the wall, and just treated it as if it's a poster now. It's now the backdrop to the videos. It's back there. I like it. It's good. I'm still working on this lighting. I'm going to work on the lighting. I'm constantly working on things on a budget though, because I don't like spending money on something I'm not making money at. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like, you know what I mean? So that's that. Also, to kind of contradict what I just said, I'm selling a hoodie, right? Selling a hoodie, and that hoodie is coming out. I'm doing pre-orders for the hoodie, and based on how the pre-orders go, once I get them all shipped out, if there is a higher demand for the hoodies, bringing back the hoodies, I'll probably do another pre-order. But for now, I'm trying to keep everything kind of compact and just kind of small scale right now. So it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll work through it. But anyway, that's the end of the video. Be super simple today. Have a whole lot of fun with this one. I've got more projects coming along. I've got this, I'm writing down, in addition to writing down my to-do list today, daily to-do list, I also write down things that I want, video ideas, things of that nature. So the list is getting progressively longer. So subscribe if you want to check those things out. I have a whole lot of fun doing these things, making these videos, and talking about playing some video games, so have fun with it. Anyway, I'm getting out of here. This is the Hunt Studio. Peace out. See ya.